Welcome, everyone. It's pretty amazing when you think about it, but the stories we tell ourselves, those little thoughts that run through our heads all day, they literally have the power to create our entire reality. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. And this quote from Tony Robbins, man, it just hits the nail on the head. It perfectly sets the stage because it highlights this incredible, almost shocking power that our inner world has. Our beliefs aren't just sitting there, they are active forces, for good or for bad.
So, what are we actually talking about here? What are these beliefs that have so much control over us? Let's break it down.
Okay, so think of them like the operating system for your brain. They're the code running in the background that influences every single thing you do, every decision you make, whether you even realize it's happening or not. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Our beliefs basically fall into two camps. You've got your empowering beliefs on one side. These are your cheerleaders, the things that fuel you and create a life of joy. And then you've got the self-limiting beliefs. These are like chains holding you back, leading to a future that's just kind of gray. One is freedom, and the other is a cage we build for ourselves. And this right here, this brings us to the most important point of this whole conversation. You are not just a puppet of your beliefs. You have an incredible power. Okay, let this sink in. Read it again if you have to. Beliefs are just thoughts. They are not facts. They're not gravity. They aren't real in the physical sense. And the second you truly, deeply get that, you get all the power back. The power to just choose a new thought, a new belief, whenever you want. This just says it all, doesn't it? The choice is 100% yours. No one else can do it for you. You have to be the one to decide, am I going to keep this belief that's holding me back, or am I going to toss it and pick up a better one?
All right, you ready? Let's get into the good stuff. We're going to go through 10 powerful, empowering beliefs you can literally start adopting this very moment.
First one up is a total reframe. You know that feeling in your gut before you do something new? That nervous energy? What if it's not fear? Biologically, the feeling of fear and the feeling of excitement are almost identical, so you get to choose what you call it. Label it excitement, and suddenly a threat becomes an adventure. And as the incredible Maya Angelou said, this way of thinking lets you walk into new challenges with courage and curiosity instead of being paralyzed by fear. It's really the key to exploring what's possible. Number 2 is all about taking radical ownership. Now, this isn't about blaming yourself for things. No, it's about taking your power back. It's the belief that you are the main character and the author of your own story. When you stop being a victim of your circumstances, you become the architect of your life. This belief puts you square in the driver's seat. You stop being a passenger, just going along for the ride, and you become the one with your hands on the wheel, deciding where to go next. Oh man, number 3 is a big one. I want you to try and just delete the word failure from your mind. Seriously, from now on, you don't fail, you just get outcomes. And if an outcome isn't what you wanted, great, that's just data. It's feedback telling you what to tweak for next time. With this belief, you can't lose. You only learn. Oprah's words here are just so true. Every stumble, every tumble is just part of learning to walk the high wire. It's not failure, it's practice. It means you are brave enough to get up there in the first place. So this next one is about having a deep trust in your own grit and creativity. It's the belief that problems aren't roadblocks, they're just puzzles. It's about knowing, deep down, that no matter what life throws at you, you have what it takes to figure it out. Okay, this one might feel a little weird at first, but it is so important. We're often taught that being vulnerable is a weakness. This belief flips that idea completely on its head. It says that real strength, the kind it takes to connect with people, to be creative, to lead, that strength is born from being willing to be seen, flaws and all. This belief is all about freedom. Your past is a reference point, not a life sentence. This lets you cut the chains to old mistakes or old versions of yourself. It's about recognizing that you exist right now, in this moment, with the total freedom to create a future that looks nothing like your past. You know, your words are powerful. They aren't just sounds. They're like the bricks you use to build your reality. This belief is a commitment to speaking with intention, to use your words not just to describe your life, but to actually call the life you want into being. Adopting a learner's mindset is absolutely key to growth. It's the belief that you're never done. You're never a finished product. The world is your classroom, and every single person you meet has something to teach you. It keeps you humble, It keeps you curious, and it guarantees your best days are always ahead of you.
I love this one. It's that beautiful balance between self-love and self-improvement. It's giving yourself permission to be human, to mess up, to have bad days. But it's also a promise to yourself to never use those imperfections as an excuse to stop growing.
And finally, number 10, please give yourself permission to dream big, like really, really big. This belief is your armor against negativity from others and from that little critic inside your own head. It's about setting goals that scare you a little bit, because reaching for the impossible is how you find out what's truly possible. Okay, so we have these 10 incredible beliefs, but just knowing about them doesn't change anything, right? So how do we actually install them in our brains? Let's talk strategy. Here is a super simple but powerful challenge. For the next 10 days, just pick one of these beliefs each morning. Look yourself right in the eye in the mirror and say it out loud 3 times. And then, this is the most important part, go through your day acting as if that belief is already your absolute truth. And here's the psychology of why this actually works. By acting as if, you start to create new proof, new positive experiences. Your brain begins to connect massive pleasure to this new belief, and at the same time, the old limiting belief starts to feel, well, painful and outdated. That's how you make real change stick. It's a simple process, it doesn't cost anything, but it has the power to completely change your life from the inside out. The power, the choice, the opportunity, it's all right here for you. So the only real question left is the one on the screen. Why wouldn't you?